Man, y'all gonna trade like an argue all day like
I don't know, man, but that's why I be kicking niggas, bro. I don't know why he broke that ear, bro. God, I already beat his ass by 21 yesterday.
He just ran your channel yesterday. What's your YouTube, Jared?
But I'm about to send the link. Well, you not popping me. That boy D1 don't know shit.
What team you on?
That boy D1 don't know shit. That shit right here. And well, who you got for the
I don't care who you get, bro. I don't care who you get.
Man, you do care, bro.
I do not. Give me one. I don't care, bro.
Okay, who you got for the Chargers then?
Cowboys.
You got Cowboys.
You got Cowboys. What you talking? You said the Chargers don't get the Cowboys. Come on.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's try to get your link. You can tell it to me. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to pop you, man.
Moving the random first pick.
That's why I gave you two so I can get first pick.
Huh?
That's why I gave you two so I can get first pick.
Oh shit, we got them. I just thought, but we just match up in random first pick. That's how I do it.
Like, we can random come on, man. Y'all so for this one.
Nah.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take off for the meal, hella follow. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have? You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Get back in pocket. The word in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run, the profits are bad.
Send it to the group, just copy and paste it. Give me Brady. The Hazard Davies White. Give me Ramsey.
Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house, venting in the safe. Can I vent out my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and fools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder his second. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the flesh when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for steady. When you show your show no credit. When you show your bro for leverage. What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You what the is council soldier, dog. Say what I want about you, I'm like Oprah, dog. I treat you like I'm Jigga, watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol.
Let's go. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the place. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the place. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the place. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the place. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The catamounts who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the place. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the place. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the place. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the place. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the place. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the place. I'm the place. Next level. I'm coming for everything. I am the place. Remember me.
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar. How to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up and show out and search the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the bulls of gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the fogs. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Dog down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, they'll steal your friends. I walk alone. I see false idols, all the titles you need to grow. Have you lost your mind? But I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory from more. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. Boys make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You are the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to bars, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, that means quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired. tired, cause I've been left behind, I had to get right. Waiting on a sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, that mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game? No post office to stamp the time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's Jay Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way and it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Right to the air is Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kenneth Murray gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Brady now on first down. On the screen, this is Eckler. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Throwing again on second down. Brady over the middle, and it's incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, and it's 3rd and 5.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take
You get your swag from us, we deserve a bottom beat. You would think this morning for my brother we going to beat. My thought was worth for that, so I'm going to my lead. I knew how to count the money, what do you for I can read? Don't worry about what you rappers, I don't do them friends. I know I should change my way from the class we found in free. I had to go through some guys, I had to pay all these fees. I didn't have a sinking last, but it still ain't stopping me. Knock down Delicia, still so much no diamond. That's much more than diamond. I'm a fucking liar. Take 100, but I'm putting 90. You say you want to smoke, I'm full up, you ain't gotta find it. Cuban League bust down, I just left from Johnny. I'm not these other robbers, take my chain up. busting out. My partner said that bullshit look like soy sauce. We quick to flip a nigga bitch like a coin toss. The way I cut the dope, I swear it need a band-aid. And I keep a fucking bitches calling band-aid.
Fielded just
Yeah, I don't know why they nigga be playing with it like that. You be coming through those speakers, that's that murder talk. You might see me walking with them, them bitch, that's my murder walk. Put some shots down, fix rolling when it's 30 ball. Shots, no, I'm not worried about no nigga, I turn them off. I might pop up in your city just like people. They scared to take a shot at me, they say it's bulletproof. I rock one G up in my city, bitch, I finish. The first time that I shot the air, I knocked my shoulder. Fuck, you know the drill, we get that at it, then we coming through. You say my name in bullets pop up just like Peter G. You think it's sweet, I got a tell right at my Buddha. I keep it G, might shoot your face, but I won't speak on it. Fuck it up, who gon' fuck with us? I've been stepping on these niggas just like dogs. He just dropped his diss and that's another one. We just got a phone, we try to fuck it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up, won't fuck with us. I've been stepping on these niggas just like dogs. He just dropped his diss and that's another one. That nigga dead, but I still won't fuck with this. Hold up, bend it over, then I'm working. I'm a killer pussy, call me murder. If I pop a perkin, no, I'm serving. I came to my house and took that bitch a burger. From the streets to the people playing act. In the south side, nigga, I always on. So you got to drop, push away. How the fuck you just a D? Now you're hollering on. Take it big, take it big, take it big. Fuck this bitch, fuck this bitch, fuck this bitch. Take it big, take it big, take it big. Fuck this bitch, fuck this bitch, fuck this bitch. Fuck it up.
Damn, my fans, they try to treat me like a menace, they try to turn me down. You know I'm different, I'm walking around, my skin is, I'm standing run down. Sandy stayed with that nigga had got off the table, so we had to calm down. Come to the rap with a right, you did on dramatic, you niggas get shot down. Went out of town, they said I had a warrant for murder, that shit got a dad out. I'm like, Tala, nigga, had been on this work, that nigga they got out. Can't have nobody around, cause niggas gon' fell out. When you was ballin', I had to go sit out, I went on my time, before he fell out. And I was standing on my ground, ain't had nobody around, I'm fighting the south. I had a deadly weapon, I had a Smith & Wesson, but I got caught. I got stand for all my cases, you know damn well he getting me out. Better do hair and nails, you better go pull up a scam and get me out. I'm this street shit to a street nigga, and that time ain't be cold. I had a best friend with a best friend, she was never been on go. I got my gas in, I went to the west end, and I ain't go to the trunk. Keep it a book.
Hello. I got my phone.
I was just listening to bullshit, reading to the phone, what killer you rap for? Why you telling me not to tour? Put the car down, jump out the door. Got you slipping, you get a reward. And the flash on my face before. Got the key, police, you know. You can add it up into the wood. And the cat was a track. Wow. I ain't telling niggas we ain't sure. Why you telling niggas we going to war? I don't even know about them boys. Wow. Now we ain't trying to spot no ones. We ain't trying to make people them boys. Niggas know what they did and they. Wow. When I'm in this water, you gotta move. You say I'm home, you call the news, and I don't even talk about it. Wow. You get in the bag for the computer, I don't even talk about no roles. I say red, they on my shows. Wow. In the trenches, you don't get a scholarship. A delivery, you sold to the cop stop. You remember you come in the cop with the case on hold, you know ain't gon' bother them. Roll on the road, my pilot them. When you load, reload, get out of there. You ain't got it, you know that you out of there. It's out the track, it's a pretty car, no cap, and I'm rapping my ass off. Sipping the phone, my pants off, to make me feel like a grandpa. You can go have your shit, I don't mean you kill it, you ain't gon' land one. Nigga be bringing up pushing, bringing up pushing, I'm gon' land one. Nigga be pussy, bringing up shit, they ain't do that, won't be saying none. Back in the day with his ass and back in his life, ain't talking no land one. on. Back in the day with a 10 in the back of the Mac, I went to Cancun. I did a report that time I went to court. I took my last room. I'm on the back of the Benji, I want some candy. When you be bringing up Happy, you need a red key. I'm the type to hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta catch me. I'm the type to pop me a pill with an orange juice, don't fit. Why you telling niggas we ain't enjoy? Why you telling niggas we go to war? I don't even know about them boys. Nah, we ain't trying to start no wars. We ain't trying to make peace with them boys. Niggas know what they did and they when I've been bored, you gotta move. You see home, you call them moves. And all niggas talk about so feel you get in the digest, but I'm good. I don't even talk about no hoes. I say anything in my shows.
Sharply run route. Again, zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead.
Hey, I got all my money.
Just to get to that play. Looking for a way. Rangers are going to take
Switching up, Brody came home. Went to pick him up. Nigga killed my mans. I'm riding with a picture up. She back to the crib. Went to pick switches up. Stole the track out. Got it tinted up. Caught him outside. Now he in the blender. Ain't no falling off. I done put some in it. Nigga ain't no falling off. I done put some in it. Catch his ass at the light. Light your pocket. Hit him up. Ain't no like it. After that, nigga, you ain't big enough. Know them young and they ain't billies when they in their rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy on the post. Pick them up. I've been staying out the way. I've been focused on the straight. Killers coming out retired. Nigga play. Nigga play. Hit your mans with a package. They don't pay. I make you pay. I can stop selling all the shit today. But I every day. Niggas probably want a minute, but I paid the way. You know, made all these minutes and they sign on papers. Did my time like a gangster. Never made a statement. Fuck niggas like I'm racist. Niggas wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was going parties. Crack the shade. Hit your house party. Fuck it up when Mr. Hayden got me. My niggas slim pussy shady. Take it out the water, let it dry. Put it on the roof, and you didn't know what you was doing at the school. Teach you how to turn a half to a hole, and I'm a tutor. How you jumping on a foreign pockets filled with all rumors. 30 in the glizzy, bitch, I'm riding with a cooler. Red, put your sweater on, look like pretty cool. Everybody around the family, nigga, we don't do recruit. Everybody around the shooters, ain't tell her who shoot. Tell them all the we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends dead, got me riding with the Uzi. Got some niggas in the feds, got some niggas in the state. Got some niggas going in, got some niggas on the way. Told brother, take the plea, good to fight another day. Went to trial and he lost, and they gave him 1 day. They called, pick it up, Phillips talking through the phone, so we keep on getting on these niggas next to go home. You know it's on, if we locked in, and I'm switching up. Brother came home, went to pick him up. Nigga killed my mans, I'm riding with a picture up. She back to the crib, look at things, switches up. Stole the track off, got it tinted up. Caught him outside, now he in the blood. Ain't no falling off, I done put some in it. Nigga ain't no falling off, I done put some in it. I don't need another broken heart or sleep at night. God, please guide me right. She looks like the girl of my dreams. She looks like the girl of mine.
dreams. Yeah. She like the girl of mine. She just like the girl of mine. Devil in the face, angel in the night, yeah. I just was sworn I went to sleep and she was right there. I'm knowing if I see her in my dreams for the nightmares. The kid was my nightmare. And I think I need your love, I don't need no one selfish. Wonder if I need this girl, my heart, can she help it? And you know she's an angel, if you never said. Baby, I just said she got kicked out of head. You know I love them braces, some real lips and risky. You know I love them faces, she made with me sex. And you know off my mind if I try my obsession. Off of my numbers, erased all I text. I know you ain't no good for me. You look so good to me. Yeah, I ran in a broken heart on a sleepless night. God, please got me right. She looks like the greatest thing I've dreamed. Yeah, you look like the girl of mine. You look like the girl of mine. Yeah, you're not no good for me. You look so good to me. Yeah, I don't need another broken heart in the sleepless night. God, please get me right. She like the girl of my dreams. Yeah, she look like the girl of mine. She looks like the girl of mine. She looks like the girl of my dreams.
Stop with 45 seconds to go in the first.
I was just staring at the ceiling, ain't got in my feelings. Reminiscing about a spice and fucking the shit. Right now I'm riding through Memphis, passing through the city. I'm with my niggas, but I miss you, girl. I'm really twisted, and I cannot wait till I see you. Hug you and kiss you. Remember when I had first met you, how I used to sweat you. I used to call your phone and text you and tell you you're special. That girl is special, you the kind of girl that I need. I actually read your mind, sometimes I can't believe it. Wonder what your nigga was thinking when he let you leave. You try to leave, I might get down on my hands and knees. I'm still a king, please believe. But girl, you make me weak. You make me feel something I never felt. A reason I never left. A lot of hoes want your position when they tripping. You been with me since the beginning, and that's the way I'm feeling. But just in case you feel you cannot stay. Baby, cause crazy on a tree. And the teacher's body, in case you feel you cannot stay. Hey, G-Way. I'm trying to run the Lord, you know how I get in that mode. Sticky little bitches, we fucking that hole, G-Way. Laser. G-Way. Come on. Drop that in here, man. G-Way. I'm trying to run the Lord, you know how I get when I get in that mode. Get out your feeling, these niggas some bitches, speaking of bitch, we fucking that hoe. G-Way. She's on my dick on the E-Way. I fuck that bitch and I crash to the G-Way. Nobody can, we get on your ass, man. I wanna kill you the fuck out of me. G-Way. I'm trying to run the Lord, you know how I get when I get in that mode. Get out your feeling, these niggas some bitches, speaking of bitch, we fucking that hoe. G-Way. She's on my dick on the E-Way. I fuck the bitch and I crash to the G-Way. Nobody can, we get on your ass, say I wanna kill you the fuck out of me. G-Way. You know they part of my struggle. That's why I call my brother. You know we come from the struggle when we the struggle. Nigga was sucking that up. I had to run out of bus, I ran up the cold. Now I do what I want, but I'm more smart. These ties on the run, trying to roll, get hit with these bitches. And all I want to talk to you. We can go street to street. We can go block to block. We can go body for body. My nigga, they solid. They call, they won't even talk. They say what's wrong. Put on his drawers and drink, get spinning. He can't even walk. He try to run. We on the road, we switch. He try to do that like you ready. Yeah, hair raising. I'm on with the game. We be hair raising. I can watch your brother lose his life. Rest in peace, crazy. People that we move militants. In the hood, clean sticks. But I rap and keep a blink. I'm trying to get my brother lit to the HUA. I'm trying to run the lows. You know how I get when I get in that mode. Get out your feeling and name some bitches. Speaking of bitches, we fucking they old. G-Way. She suck my dick on the E-Way. I fuck a bitch and I bounce to the G-Way. Nobody can. We get on your ass. Say I want to kill you. I'm full out of me. G-Way. I'm trying to run the lows. You know how I get when I get in that mode. Get out your feeling and name some bitches. Speaking of bitches, we fucking they old. G-Way. She suck my dick on the E-Way. I fuck a bitch and I bounce to the G-Way. Nobody can. We get on your ass. Say I want to kill you. I'm full out of me. G-Way. You know I sound that old. All nigga mad cause we fucking that hoe. Scooping on and she dropping the show. 41 gang with you up in the scope. G-Way. All of these got came with the bitches. Going out. I don't know. Came a long way for drill, but I'm still the same nigga. Nigga playing on flip, by the bag on the tip. 308 to it, face to the river, and now they don't want me to kiss. Now they mad how I do it. Big block, I'm a middle. Say the word, I'ma kill them. Niggas know I don't official. Wipe the snow, he went with a sweat. G-Way, I'm trying to run the lows. You know how I get when I get in that mode. Get out your feeling, these niggas some bitches. Speaking of bitch, we fucking they old. G-Way, she suck my dick on the E-Way. I fuck the bitch and I pass to the G-Way. Nobody can, we get on your ass. Say I wanna kick you, fuck out the B-Day. G-Way, I'm trying to run the lows. You know how I get when I get in that mode. Get out your feeling, these niggas some bitches. Speaking of bitch, we fucking they old. G-Way, she suck my dick on the E-Way. I fuck the bitch and I pass to the G-Way. Nobody can, we get on your ass. Say I wanna kick you, fuck out the B-Day.
They come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady.
Ooh, that's a laser! Nigga, break it down, nigga up, man.
That's going to be a first down. Well done. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. It's taken a while for this offense to get going. Freaky at the start, but they're going to
How you say I ain't real, but everything I did.
So here's a first and 10.
I was building double back, cut out, nigga. We don't shoot our houses when we walk down, like we hoods. What the fuck, nigga? Look me in my eyes, look me in my eyes, and tell me that shit ain't cheap goes. Run the road, I'm rolling folks, so you have a smoke. Night hour with that Drake, LAOVOs. What the fuck, nigga? Ain't trying to find a job. It's better than I'm the kid, I need to get out and grind. If it's no in the city, right now work no 9 to 5. Pull out to your top, drive through, drive through. Ha ha, look me in my eyes. Push it running with the devil, everything was on. But that nigga in the winter, he still holding on. Next time I see that boy, I'm gonna side, roll him home. What the fuck, nigga? And my wrist 6, the sundown, I'm on the E-Way, all my diamond wrists. I got a bad habit of treat my digits like my room. Oil them up and make them pretty, put on some long extensions. Ain't no fuck, she go to spin. Look me in my eyes, let me have you have a witness. M1 kids, I was spending double back, cut it, no one in it. We don't shoot our houses, we walk down the Robbie hoods. What the fuck, nigga? Look me in my eyes, look me in my eyes, tell me that's how the shit goes. What you know about moving your folks, so you can have a smoke. Night owl with that Drake, must be on the yours. What the fuck, nigga? How you wanna be on the team, you ain't got no slow. How you wanna be EGE, you ain't got no mode. Tryna handle up on slow, got them little folks. I don't know, I was desperate, it been hard to score. I'm on a yacht, poppin' shit, she wanna try my boat. Once the alcohol kick in, then here come my notes. Rockin' Gucci just a float, I used to be broke. That one when kill them go. I can really do that. I'll if I wanna do that. Let me let me shoot that. I broke the mama heart, I'm sorry, being able to do that. On that phone, that's playing like that, show me the root ass. Look me in my eyes. running, I knew I was with it, tell me you ain't kidding. I was spinning double back, cut it, cut my niggas. We gon' shoot our houses, we walk down about these niggas. What the fuck, niggas? Look me in my eyes, look me in my eyes, and tell me how this shit go. What you love about move your folks, so you can have a smoke. Like out with that trait, let's be OEO. What the fuck, nigga? We put a price on you. Putting the price on the shoes. We don't want to pull up prices. 100 million in this section. Little bit of business of blessings. No shirt, count on the blues. No shirt, about giving bitch blues. We put a price on you. Up in the price of.
I'm not sure how this drive's going.
I can look in your eyes, you ain't ready to die. Nigga, I ain't ready to die. Pussy, route the gas, you fire. Look out here right now, ain't no pussy. Play up a bullet, fill no bullets. While she back, kill all the bullets. Kill all the bullets. Right, shoppers on me, can't jump for none of these bullets. Still shoot for the nigga like a moves. Got to cut up, but it's not a system. The brain in the back, her jump with a Uzi. All been using, no nigga ain't get no more. We had to get off of these two. The A will be ham, I swear we were losing. Take niggas down like fuck that. We don't want that to nigga off of you. They come me back on me, they use it. Hey, it's a ball. He a dog, he ain't 32, you try to spin EBG out of short. Free twin, nigga out there get drunk, we spin. 2 Glocks, 2 different gins. Fuck your Glock, nigga, fuck your man. All the smoke, all the niggas turn the screen. All the niggas, the reach out to FN. All the niggas, I throw 2 pistols. Bust start slamming, don't trust no nigga. If I tell them to get you, I bet they ain't sit. Slam nigga up like a earbook. When they broke, we smoking them niggas. I got 2 many shots to go post about it, they make a diss off, but we tryna score, go kill them. You talk nigga wanna talk for the internet. I'm talking nigga while we got this books. You talk nigga say you slime, but never been slime. Lil' bro, you be happy on nigga. Nigga low key bitch, no slime, me ain't to nobody out, but it's blowing on them. Every nigga that plays and dies, got this pack on the op. Kill out the killer, car stop, a mirror to them. Look how some tick can't see who in it. Lil' bro, no slide out there, they spin. You ready for the money, my guy, we winning. He's so mad, but I can't break me. I'm fuck with a switch on my back, blue blocks on the phone. Did prison apart, I ride niggas like nigga look like blocking me, low can't stop me. Don't get the ball, that time skunk, I don't know. Bitches, I just leave her out, I smash them brothers. Broke that from my teachers, I didn't even know what screw, but a nigga got more. I got cash, and they got broke. I got swag, and he got home. Every guy got mobbed. I'll drive this car, and I know both ain't never gonna drop. That nigga must flop. I'm walking on shit, nigga, can't be controlling my foot ring, nigga, my contact, I'm moving one shot, hit it, fake, get low, fuck, one of that deal, I'm smoking, fly jar rolling, put that watch, nigga, bro, I ain't know. Every nigga gon' die, this fuck gon' quit. He with the 5 shoot shit, so they real. You want jokes, he gon' dead. Once he talk, make sure he dead, make sure he gone. One nigga talking, he gets on the internet. Look like this on the net, ain't talk just like Martin. Baby, pull up, don't go retarded. Hey, shit, I'm sure A-side rockin'. All too much, nigga, broke, can't copy. All be PLC, pouring on drop, man, here's we don't even mess shit, pouring this shit. Me and Trump, never get high as a beast. Ross all locked out, young nigga, Ross all locked out, just like China. You drink piss, turn up to a stupid girl. Can't tell my hip, my child. I got no going outside, what I can't. You with nobody, I ain't nobody. You ain't never try to walk nigga down with a phone. That still my gang got lazy. Boot to the house, get them back in blood like blue. Try to catch me a green rock, catch me a blue nigga. I'm like this songs in the booth. Shoot me a bricks, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I go out like shit, I'ma go out like Tony. All nigga down with stick, real talk. The moment of hand, man, double up savage. Bitch, I am not the little one. Put a switch on the back of the block on the hand. My house ain't rap, they told on something. One niggas I know, blood on that. They never chopped out sound on that. Nice that nigga like find out things. Pull up, bang on something.
She keep eating the rock straight to the face. Can't be rushing this lane, but let's get money, can't be broke. One nigga got money, my life was hard. I nigga walk down the street and he so mad, but I ain't been no phone. Switch on my back, blue blocks on the phone. Did print in the pot, I raw nigga stop. Nigga look like blocking me, love can't stop me. Jump get the ball, they talk scope. I don't know, bitch, cause I just leave her after I smash some pass to the broke. That fuck my teachers, I didn't need them, new in school, but a nigga got more. I got cash, and they got broke. I got swag, and he got hope.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Man, I need Mark out there on the phone, man.
Rangers in his offense. Down 14-7. A little under a minute 50 remaining.
Well, Mark out got me action, guys, and I'm playing Shift God and Ghost. I don't know.
Rodgers to throw. Finding Schultz.
From the Bleach, I'm a Bleach Shift guy, cause I don't know about Ghost. Fred. Yeah. Cause that boy Ghost tough, but like, that boy tough this year. But I'm gonna pop the air raw to laser bag. Yeah, but my vision now was goddamn. I be narrowing at 44 on the 20. Man, Mike. Just moved out. You can learn how to. Boy, what about you? Nino couldn't smell us off, boy. Well, I ran cold full drop out of dog. Next, but everybody quits. Ooh, what is that with box? Yeah, Ryder can throw it one. He gonna throw it one. What is it? Boy, they said that Seabird had ghost to itch. Oh no. Oh, bro, don't let him get out of bounds, bro. Take him. I did last night. Why I got so many niggas backwards? Tap him. There we go. Gilmore. Who that was? Gilmore Ramsey. That had to be Gilmore. That's Gilmore. Oh, this shit, Ramsey.
The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
Dang, man. Stop playing, big dude. Nigga, they gonna throw us one, man.
Carter B, boy, crazy. Bitch, I'm a rich nigga right now. I'm thinking my haters for keeping my name. My big dude living it right now. Baby, Thompson gon' give her enough. Baby, I say it, drilling it right now. She told me she love me. I told her you moving too fast. She killing me right now. Hey, girl, don't get it, man. In the country, I got look, man. Girl, don't get it. That's better there. Girl, don't understand what I'm saying. You sweet, what? Yo, you sweet. Huh? Nah, I thought we already repeat. I don't do what they do in that lame ass chat. Alright, come on. Who you train out? Alright. Remember on this day what I'm saying, right? But he said, what you talking about? You want to ride away? Damn, but this P5 shit, I can't put that on me, motherfucker.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it?
Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game. They
put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game. Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 27, Brady. His throw incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Brady. He'll get this to Eckler. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield. but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby. Let's go do this thing, baby.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. DeForest Buckner with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A little juke. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brady to throw. Allen's got it complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run here with Eckler, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
One advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On third down, Elliott. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And this returnable for Hill. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chargers getting set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
The offense.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They started on the ground with Eckler. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Brady finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw there complete to Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense.
And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. He was brought down by Troy Reeder.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Allen. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, you know, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Inside give to Elliott. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Allen. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On 2nd down, Elliott. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet trying to dial up a big third down play.
Throwing is Allen on third. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Consecutive gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. So a big one coming now for Brett Maher from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Maher is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other. Quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the fourth, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? Because this feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back, see if you can make someone miss in the open field.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Brady to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He's got Eckler. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Now Brady. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Up the middle with Eckler. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. He's made one and he's missed one thus far. This for the win. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5.
Magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spot.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur in the end, but what a game all the way through.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown.